And he looks back and decides that all those years he suffered, those were the best years of his life because they made him who he was. All the years he was happy, total waste. Didn't learn a thing.
I just keep losing. Some people just supposed to lose for balance in the universe.
Hey, yo, Mr. McCall. Why me?
Why not you?
But why me?
Let's find out together.
If you think your life is falling apart, it's not falling apart. It's actually sometimes falling into place, because there were times where in life I thought, man, what is there to live for? But I held on,
Your story may not have such a happy beginning, but that doesn't make you who you are. It is the rest of your story, who you choose to be.
Restart, reset, and refocus as many times as you need. You are your own greatest project. But just always remember, don't give up.
So, what do you think you'll do? How are you going to spend your life?
I'm not sure. But I do know I'm gonna live every minute of it.
Life is so beautiful. One day, 1 hour, 1 minute will never come again. So forget all your problems and be happy.
If I could say anything to you, it would be, relax. It's gonna be okay.
You be smiling like that, you f everything up. If you smile like that too much, you'll want to stick around. You've been so hard on yourself. I love that you have such high standards. But those aren't high standards, that's called perfection.
Hey, progress, not perfection.
You must be imaginative, strong-hearted. You must try things that may not work. And you must not let anyone define your limits because of where you come from. Your only limit is your soul. What I say is true. Anyone can cook, but only the fearless can be great.
To all of you watching here, come close to the screen and listen. People don't have to like you. People don't have to love you. They don't even have to respect you. But when you look in the mirror, you better love what you see. You better love what you see.
And you matter, alright? There's always gonna be somebody that cares about you. And you're a good person, no matter what people say, you matter. Just keep that in mind, don't forget that.
Start living your life. You can't wait for everything to be perfect.
Never wait on the right time, because the right time ain't ever coming.
You're not where you want to be. You feel like you're supposed to be somewhere else. Point is, you can't get so hung up on where you'd rather be that you forget how to make the most of where you are.
What are you telling me?
Take a break from worrying about what you can't control. Live a little. Live a little.
You are going to realize it one day, that happiness was never about your job or your degree or being in a relationship. Happiness was never about following in the footsteps of all of those who came before you. It was never about being like the others. One day you're going to see it. That happiness was always about the discovery, the hope, the listening to your heart, and following it wherever it chose to go. Happiness was always about being kinder to yourself. It was always about embracing the person you were becoming. One day you will understand that happiness was always about learning how to live with yourself, that your happiness was never in the hands of others. One day you'll realize that true happiness comes from within, and no external factors can define it. It was always about you. It was always about you.
If you didn't make it in your 20s, you can make it in your 30s. And if you didn't make it in your 30s, you can make it in your 40s. And if you didn't make it in your 40s, you can make it in your 50s. And just remember Grandma Moses. She was a painter. And she didn't start painting until, I think, in her 80s. And one of the most prolific painters.
It's never too late.
Never too late.
Never
so
too
have
late.
fun. That's what it's all about.
Let go of the what ifs, could haves and should haves, and accept everything for what is. Sometimes you really need to remind yourself that you only get this one life, this one chance to live your life to the fullest.
When it comes down to how far can you run, when it comes down to how much can you push yourself past the part where you want to quit, how far can you keep going? There's a purity in that it dissolves social order, all that bullshit, what people think about you goes out the window. It's who are you right now? That's right. Who are you right now?
You gotta put your past behind you. Look, kid, bad things happen, and you can't do anything about it, right?
Right.
Wrong! When the world turns its back on you, you turn your back on the world.
What do you suppose is in that cocoon, Charlie?
I don't know, a butterfly, I guess?
No, it's much more beautiful than that. That's a moth cocoon. It's ironic, butterflies get all the attention, but moths, they spin silk. They're stronger, they're faster.
That's wonderful, but...
You see this little hole? This moth's just about to emerge. It's in there right now, struggling. It's digging its way through the thick hide of the cocoon. Now, I could help it. Take my knife, gently widen the opening, and the moth would be free. But it would be too weak to survive. The struggle is nature's way of strengthening it.
My motto is why not, and I always stick by it, regardless of what people say, what is possible, what's not possible. I continue to think why not, and continue to strive to be the best I can be.
Confucius had a great saying that every man has two lives, and the second starts when he realizes he has just one.
Chill. Just chill. Continue to have fun. Now, by fun, I'm not recommending you go out, drink your brains out at the bar and do something stupid, but my goodness, go hunting, go fishing, get a mountain bike, go hiking, go to the gym, go hang out around a barbecue fire with friends and just act silly and act goofy and be your age. Be your age and embrace the process.
Remember, Red, hope is a good thing, maybe the best of things, and no good thing ever dies. I will be hoping that this letter finds you, and finds you well. Your friend, Andy.
What would you say to someone who's going through a string of bad days, or bad weeks, or bad months?
Say it's okay. You're not alone. I know. You're not alone. This is shit right now, and it's okay. If you're able to just stick in what you're doing right now, and in those hard times, believing they're going to lead to good times, it just creates a lot less friction in your life, And I think whenever we're going through a hard time, we just want it to end. But it's those moments that allow us to appreciate the good ones.
There's nothing out there for me.
And that's the problem. You hung up your cape and your cowl, but you didn't move on. You never went to find a life, to find someone.
Alfred, I did find someone.
I know, and you lost them, but that's all part of living, sir. But you're not living, you're just waiting, hoping for things to go bad again.
I don't care how good you are, I don't care how talented you are, I don't care how much you work on yourself. There are some times when things aren't going to go right. There are times when anything that can happen will happen.
And you don't need reminded of it, but I'm going to remind you, anyhow, life is hard. Okay, fellas, life is hard. It's always been hard from the beginning, and it will always be hard.
You gotta move on. You gotta move on.
Forgive yourself for not knowing what you didn't know before you learned it.
I just gotta tell you, you got to chase that dream before you die, man. You should go and live your dream. Just go see.
75 years. That's how much time you get if you're lucky. 75 years, 75 winters, 75 springtimes, 75 summers, and 75 autumns. When you look at it like that, it's not a lot of time, is it? Don't waste them. Get your head out of the rat race and forget about the superficial things that preoccupy your existence and get back to what's important now. Right now, this very second. And I'm not saying drop everything and let the world come to a grinding halt. I'm saying that you can become a seeker. You can be loving more. You can be taking some chances. You can be living more. You can be spending more time with your family. You can be getting in touch with the part of you that lives instead of fears, the part of you that loves instead of hates.
The greatest skill you can develop is the ability to stay in a great mood in the absence of things to be in a great mood about. And if you can be in a bad mood for no reason, you might as well be in a good mood for no reason.
Be proud of yourself. You're doing the work, making things happen. Your journey is unique, and every twist and turn is shaping you into the incredible person you are meant to be.
One of my favorite quotes is, every day I wake up, I'm one day closer to death. So what you gonna do with the time you got left?
If you had as much time as I have, what would you do with it?
If I had all that time,
Sure as hell wouldn't waste it.
Walk away from anyone or anything that gives you bad vibes. There's no need to explain yourself. There's no need to feel bad about it. This is your life. Make more space for your peace and your happiness. There is no more room for negativity in your future.
You asked for strength, and you received challenges to become stronger. You asked for a positive mind, and you were thrown into darkness to find your own light. You see, everything has its purpose, so only focus on improving yourself. That's all you can ever do.
He passed away a year before I got into Formula One, but I had lied to him 2 days before he passed away, and I told him, listen, I signed my Formula One contract. I said it to my mum, and my mum was pretty angry with me, telling me you shouldn't lie to your father. And that stayed in me for months.
He told his father a white lie, that he'd made it to Formula One, that he'd signed the contract. It wasn't true then, but his driving has made it true now.
We won it! Finally!
Yes! Since I first got here, I never stopped working. Today was when all the work paid off, and God put me in a position, and I just try to take advantage of my opportunities.
I hear people all the time talk about, hang in there, don't quit. But they ain't been in your shoes. They say they have, but they don't know what you're going through. What I will ask you though is, can you give me one more day? I'm not asking you for a week. I'm not asking you for a month. I'm not asking you for a year. Can you give me one more day?
The bar for excellence has never been so low. Most of your competition quits after the first sign of difficulty because they've never known what hard feels like. If it's hard for you, it's hard for everyone. And most people avoid hard things, which is why you can beat most people by just trying.
Everything in your life is a reflection of a choice you have made. If you want a different result, make a different choice.
The first time that I went to go and see Peterson, someone asked him a question and they said, the depth of my consciousness causes me to suffer. Is it a blessing or a curse to feel everything so deeply? He thought for a little bit and he said, take more of the thing that poisons you until you turn it into a tonic that girdles the world around you. The only way out is through.
You can't stop. You can't quit. You can't say, I'm a failure. You're not a failure. You're not. You're a wonderful, strong, intelligent youngster. Take advantage of that. Trust in God. Trust in yourself.
The point is that you tried, and I'm so happy that you made that first step. Do you know how many people never make the first step and convince themselves that they suck before they even make that first step? And so their dreams die. I'm glad that you chased your dreams, bro. Keep going. All you can do is improve. You can't get worse. Keep going.
You know the heaviest weight you'll carry is knowing the man that you could be, but not doing the things you know you would need to do to become him. It's a decision at that point.
Every morning we have 86,400 seconds to spend and to invest. And each day the bank named Time opens a new account for you and for me. It allows no balances and no overdrafts. If you fail to use the day's deposits, the loss is yours.
If you make your bed every morning, you will have accomplished the first task of the day. It will give you a small sense of pride, and it will encourage you to do another task, and another, and another. And by the end of the day, that one task completed will have turned into many tasks completed. Making your bed will also reinforce the fact that the little things in life matter. If you can't do the little things right, you'll never be able to do the big things right. And if by chance you have a miserable day, you will come home to a bed that is made, that you made. And a made bed gives you encouragement that tomorrow will be better. So if you want to change the world, start off by making your bed.
To me, there are three things we all should do every day. We do this every day of our life. You're going to have, what a wonderful, number one is laugh. You should laugh every day. Number two is think. You should spend some time in thought. And number three is you should have your emotions moved to tears. Could be happiness or joy. But think about it. If you laugh, you think, and you cry, that's a full day. That's a heck of a day. You do that 7 days a week, you're going to have something special.
What's the thing you would most like people to say about your life? He was a great champion, or what? What would you like people to think about you when you've gone?
I'd like for them to say he took a few cups of love. He took 1 tablespoon of patience, 1 teaspoon of generosity, 1 pint of kindness. He took 1 quart of laughter, 1 pinch of concern, and then he mixed willingness with happiness. He added lots of faith, and he stirred it up well. Then he spread it over a span of a lifetime, and he served it to each and every deserving person he met.
Muhammad Ali, thank you very much.
Cooper, they didn't bring us here to change the past.
Say that again.
They didn't bring us here to change the past.
But that's what it's like these days. Things get so busy that, I don't know if I'm living sometimes or if I'm doing a to-do list. And then I don't know whose to-do list it is sometimes. I don't know if it's my own things that I want to be doing. Is it things that I feel like people want me to be doing? Like, whose expectations am I living up to? Or am I chasing? Or am I trying to fulfill? That's what I wonder sometimes.
I remember Ian McKellen saying to me, just because it feels uncomfortable doesn't mean it's not good. I remember him giving me that advice. He goes, your stuff is good. And even if it feels uncomfortable, that can sometimes be right. I think so often, not only on film, but in life, we so want to feel comfortable, but that doesn't always bring the best results.
At 6, I was molested. 7, I started smoking. 8, I started dealing drugs. 11, I was hung off a bridge. 12, I was adopted, so.
Great skill. Oh, what a goal! Oh, this young man is a sensation. Dele Alli, out of League One, into the Premier League, and into the Tottenham history books with a glorious goal.
Hey, the beautiful thing about mistakes is it's okay for people to see you make a mistake. Just don't never let a mother see you quit. Ooh. You gonna watch me make mistakes, but you ain't gonna never watch me quit.
When I had my accident, I found out at that moment, nothing in life is promised except death. If you had the opportunity to play this game of life, you need to appreciate every moment. A lot of people don't appreciate their moment until it's past.
The Queen of England died 18 months ago. She ruled an entire nation and accumulated more wealth than 99.9% of humans. And yet, you haven't thought about her, except for right now. No matter how big your dreams, you're gonna die. Everyone will move on. Do what you want. It sucks to not be liked, but it sucks more to not be yourself.
Sometimes things are gonna be so tough. Stop fighting it, stop trying to understand it, just survive it. Take all that energy and just survive it. Like, bro, day by day, moment by moment, situation by situation, like my dogs say, be where your feet are. Just survive it, right? And then you're gonna get to a place, you're gonna be on top of the mountain one day, and you're gonna say, man, I see exactly why I had to face and go through that.
You know, I don't know about you, Coach, but I hope that either all of us or none of us are judged by the actions of our weakest moments, but rather by the strength we show when and if we're ever given a second chance.
Time is short. What is your life? It's even a vapor that appeareth for a little time and then vanisheth away. If someone had told me when I was 20 years old that life was very short and would pass just like that, I wouldn't have believed it. And if I tell you that, you don't believe it either. I cannot get young people to understand how brief life is, how quickly it passes. It seems like yesterday I was in school.
Stop taking things so seriously. No one is getting out of this game alive, literally. In 3 generations, no one will even remember your name. And if that doesn't give you liberation to just drop your problems and find some joy, I don't know what will. Life is inherently ridiculous and guaranteed to end sooner or later. So you might as well enjoy the ride.
Every one of us here has been given the same amount of time in a day. 1,440 minutes a day, 168 hours per week. 70 years God allows us. And it's interesting to me, with all of our medical science, we've never passed that magic mark. The average American today lives 70 years and 4 months. And what a thing it is when you think that you have just one short life to spend and it'll soon be over. I'd write down my priorities in life, and I'd get committed to certain priorities. Now is the accepted time. The things we ought to do, the classes we ought to take, the books we ought to read, do it now. The family that needs you, spend more time now. Write that letter home now that you've been meaning to write. Money you ought to give now. Time for study, do it now. People you ought to witness to, do it now.
The meaning of life. I'll do it in 5 words, okay? Enjoying the passage of time. That's it. It's enjoying the passage of time. The chances of us being here now are so small, incalculable, and yet we're here, and we have this shot, and we're breathing, and we're healthy, and this is incredible. Enjoying the passage of time is about all I got, and it's enough.
Every time the clock ticks, it seems to say now, today, if you will hear his voice. There may not be a tomorrow for you and for me, because there's a warning to time. Time is running out for all of us. Time is too short for indecision and vacillation. Do not halt between two opinions. Fools say that time is long.
The fastest growth periods are often the most miserable. If you want progress, get used to pain. The worst thing that's ever happened to you is the worst thing that's ever happened to you. The hardest you've ever worked is the hardest you've ever worked. Every new challenge shows you a new territory you were scared of but survived. Every time you break a new limit, you now know you have the capacity to handle more than you ever did before. It's inverse PTSD, like workload exposure therapy, that teaches you, oh, I've been here before and I didn't die. This is okay.
The more you put in, the more you get out.
The journey is truly the reward. I may not be who I want to be today, but I know I can be better tomorrow, working towards who that person is to me.
Do you realize how easy it is to live an above average life? The average person poisons themselves with alcohol. The average person lives for the weekend. They engage in relationships of pure indulgence, and they eat like they want to be on medication for the rest of their life. If you want an above average life, use your brain and don't act like that. Make decisions that are right for years and years, and it freaking works. If you're around my age of 24 or younger, it's likely that living intelligently hasn't fully paid off yet, but it'll be almost comical in 20 years when all of our peers are consumed with self-induced pain that could have easily been avoided had they just opened their eyes and listened to those that have already suffered the same.
As long as your body is healthy, you have thousands of problems. Yeah, but in the moment your body gets sick, you have one problem.
That's really true. Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Yeah.
So before like tackling everything, so how to build up your life and how to whatever do, make sure your body stays healthy. If the body is not healthy, you don't need to worry about anything else. Take care and love your body. Nourish your body. Nourish yourself.
You're doing good, man. I'm just here to tell you you're doing good. Wow, I feel like I'm talking to myself. You notice, don't be so hard on it. Man, it's so funny. These are all the things that people tell me. Wow. Just don't be afraid to lean on the people around you, you know. Just hug your wife a little extra. Hug yourself a little extra. You know, I think you're doing great, man. If you're brave enough to share what's going on with you, man, damn. That's huge, dog. It's huge. You doing that just lets me know I'm okay. You're doing good, man. You're doing things I'm afraid to do. Have a family, have a wife. You giving me strength. We'll be thinking about you, dog. I'll tell you that.
Hey, you know what doing for yourself does? You know what protecting your energy and protecting your inner peace does? Peace of mind.
You know, if every time someone asks you a question, you try to say the right answer, your entire life is a test, And when did you have the most anxiety in grammar school and high school?
No question.
On test day.
No question.
So your entire life become this test. I ain't trying to say the right answer. I am just doing what I feel. My mama said trying is failing. There is no ifs, woulds, coulds, shoulds. It just is, and we just are.
I look at old people a lot because usually they don't give a shit anymore. They've just like given up. And there was a survey that they did where the number one reason that old people like don't have as much drama and they're happier is they say they cited they literally don't have time for it. Like literally they don't have time for it. And I found that so interesting. And it's like, well, if I'm going to eventually be that way when I'm 80, I might as well just start being that way now.
Then one of the most important lessons in life that you should know is to remember to have an attitude of gratitude, of humility. Understand where the gift comes from. It's not mine, it's been given to me by the grace of God. Use what I have, use what you have to help others. You know, on your last day, you can't take it with you.
Yes, that is true.
But you can leave it here.
If you could do good things for other people, you had a moral obligation to do those things. That's what's at stake here. Not choice, responsibility.
I feel it, but again, it doesn't stop me.
Right.
It only
It's
lasts
just
so
a
long.
sensation.
15 minutes, that's nothing.
It only lasts so long.
Only lasts so long. I'm gonna bounce this out and keep going.
Do you think Elon Musk has work-life balance? No. Do you think Steve Jobs, when he was alive, had work-life balance? No. Do you think Bill Gates? No. Henry Ford? No. Original Heineken? No. So if none of those people that created the wealth of the world had work-life balance, why do you think you're going to have it? Why? Because you deserve it? I don't think so. You deserve what you get in life by working hard.
It's okay to be unbalanced for a while. It's okay to be the best in the world at what you do. You have to be unbalanced to find every bit of energy and strength that you have to pull it off. Then you get balanced once you become great.
I hate negative people. If you're negative, you got to get away from it. If I have an idea, the first thing you want to talk about is the problems with it. Then we got an issue. There's a time to talk about problems, but not while I'm dreaming.
And most people overestimate what they can do in a year, and they underestimate what they can do in 2 or 3 decades. And you haven't been around long enough to have those extra 2 or 3 decades. So don't f it up. There's time. And if you give yourself just a little bit of time, and if you'll be a little more loving to yourself, I think you're gonna find you got a lot to give. I can feel it.
Some of the most successful people in the world are the ones who've had the most failures. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. He lost hundreds of games and missed thousands of shots during his career. But he once said, I have failed over and over and over again in my life, and that's why I succeed. These people succeeded because they understood that you can't let your failures define you. You have to let your failures teach you. You have to let them show you what to do differently the next time.
I remember asking him why he couldn't just sit a game out because he was hurting. He said, what about the fans that saved up to watch me play just once? He never forgot about his fans. Kobe didn't want to disappoint his fans, especially the ones in the 300 sections that saved up to watch him play. The kids with the same excitement he once had.
Relax, breathe, live. You know, like, we're alive. That's a pretty cool thing. Don't worry so much. Things always work out as they should. And I know, like, as humans, we want to hyperfixate and overanalyze and micromanage everything in our lives, but most of it's just out of our control anyways. And us worrying about it doesn't do anything. Doesn't do anything. It just makes our lives worse, takes away from our ability to laugh and enjoy what we have, be grateful. You have so much to be grateful for. Life is beautiful, man.
But I tried. I actually tried. And that's more than most people ever do. And I will never apologize for how I tried.
Just keep going. Find that thing you love, because it's tough work. And my father gave me this advice when I said I wanted to be an actor. He said, have a backup profession like welding. But I think if you can find that thing that really gives you joy, that'll be it. Because for me, it's always been comedy and stand-up and acting too, because of exploring behavior. But it's tough work, and if you can get it, even better. Good luck.